Hello everyone. Welcome, I guess, to Final Fantasy XIV now that the free version, quote unquote, is out. Even changing their height doesn't really change that. I mean, I was doing it as a joke, but like, this is still pretty, like, modest bust size. Even, like, all the way up. I'm kind of surprised by that, honestly. Different kinds of tails. These two, I guess, one maybe a little furrier. Can't really tell, honestly. Tail length. Maximum tail length. Which again, actually, like, this is a pretty modest difference. But I like the original tail length. It's a pretty modest difference, honestly. All things considered. Oh god, it's Manuela. It's freaking Manuela's hairstyle. Or something similar, anyway. Oh, there's some... Is there... What's different between these? Oh, the thing. I got it. Boy, you really have to, like, rotate the camera, though, to even notice that. Why is the hairband not just something you can change the color of? Also, how do you change the color? Ooh. There's little twin tails. Twin pigtails. Oh, I like that one. Like, almost immediately, I like that one. I think, we'll pin that one so that we can come back to it. I'll pin this one too, because I did like it. I like this one better than that one, honestly. Oh, but there's a ponytail one. Oh, yeah. I'm assuming... Oh yeah, hair color. I'm assuming there's a hair color option. There is. Yeah, I like that color. As for hairstyle, though... I mean, I like all the ones that I've looked at so far, but I kind of want to look further before I make a decision. So, I think I like this one better with the bangs. I don't know, I kind of like that one, though. But, like, this is why I wanted to look at the others, because I'm like, who knows, maybe I'll find another one I like. I kind of like that one. Well, what is this? It's, what is it, Larxene, or whatever her name is, from Kingdom Hearts? Kind of a nice tomboyish, hairstyle. Oh, but here's another ponytail that I like. I usually go for ponytails, because I like ponytails. I've got a lot of good hairstyles. Oh my god, I like this. I don't know what to pick. There's like 12 that I like here. I even like some of their shorter hair options, like this one. See, this one would be good if it didn't have the nubs sticking out. The nubs look weird. Give me that without the nubs, and I would definitely think it looks good. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. When it comes to ponytail hairstyles, I think I do like this one better versus this one. It's like boom, boom. I do kind of like the showing more of the around the face, but oh, I can't unpin. Okay, I was gonna do that to pick. I like both of these though, that's the problem. Oh my god, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Because I like this one. But I also like this one. And I do love the ponytail, but I also love the, longer hair with the ponytail. But I also just like the ponytail. I don't know, what do I pick? Which one of these do I pick? Maybe if I look at it better in other areas of the world. See, this doesn't help any. It's I need the light pointed at her in order to really be able to see her well. But I don't know. Gosh dang. This is one I really wish I had people in chat to help. Also, Twitch says I've been live 5 minutes. This says I've been live 20 minutes, recording for 8 minutes. I don't know. Does that mean I'm I am live, right? I don't even know. Twitch activity feed. That's not what I'm looking for. Twitch. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, the Twitch stats are just frozen. Evening, midday. There's nobody in the chat to ask. I'm sending off to other places. And I hope that somebody is online in one of those other places. Well, let's move on to other options. Changing the face might help with determining which hairstyle looks better, you know? I like that face. It doesn't have the marks. Which is almost a little sad. I kind of liked the marks from here. This one doesn't have any marks. It's still pretty nice. I love torturing Dawn too much. I guess there's like further options. Like maybe you can mix, or maybe this was just like determining where the markings are. Like from there you can change like each aspect. Oh, I see what I was doing wrong. Yeah, I like that. There's certainly a lot more customization than World of Warcraft. Oh yeah, the light lip color is barely even noticeable. Honestly, I kind of like having the marks. Usually I prefer no marks. But yeah, going Makote, just trying to pick like a look for the character. Like, I'm stuck on hairstyles. Like, look at this. I have 6 different hairstyles that I like. And it's like, yeah, I really like this one, but I also really like this one. Or this one. Like, I cannot decide on a hairstyle. I guess I don't like this one quite as much with the new face. It'd be like that. I don't know, which of these do you think looks better? Neat. Well, it is, like, almost impossible to see the chat. There needs to be an outline around the text, but I don't know how to set that up. I kinda do like this one. But it's like this one, this one, this one, this one. I don't know. There's six hairstyles, and I don't know which one I want. Or rather, there's 6 hairstyles that I determined that I liked the most. I don't know which one I like. You know, I don't know which one I like the most out of them. Oh dear. Kind of like the one with the hair over the shoulders. Like this one? Or this one? Curly one, this one. Yeah, I really do kind of like that one too, the curly hair. I think I'll probably go with this one. Cause yeah, I have no idea either. I do like the default Makote outfit though. Oh, I can like add these. Oh no, never mind. Those were something different than I thought they were. I don't need face paint. There we go. I was gonna say, she should have a deeper voice. Okay, I need to turn this game down a little bit more. I hope the game's not too quiet, but it's like blaring in my ears. I feel like I'm having to shout over the game. So hopefully the game's not too quiet now. I think I like that one. Yeah, no, I like that one. I like that. That looks good. Whoa. Hang on. Rotating the wrong thing. Save appearance data. Specify your character's date of birth. Umbral moon, astral moon. 6 of either, apparently. Izin's years consist of the moon Menfina revolving around Hydalian's 2 astral and umbral poles, while fluctuating between each of the 6 elements. In this, the year can be said to be the length of 12 moons. You'll be able to level up enough to get the summer outfit. Let's see, stick to one class and blaze to level 30. I'm gonna go August 21st, just because. Select your character's patron deity. Mover of Glaciers and Goddess of War is the guardian deity of Ishgard. She commands the element of ice and is associated with the first moon. Daughter of Rolgar, bitter rival of Nafika. She's most often depicted as a relentless warrioress armed with a brown shield. Her symbol is the 3 spears. What does this do? Like, what does the deity do in terms of, like, I don't know, anything? Like, what does it do? I don't know what it does. Is it just like flavor text? Okay, just flavor text. People of the moon, goddess of love, goddess of fate. So what was merchant deity because it fit? Okay. God of travelers. God of destruction. Goddess of inquiry. God of commerce. Goddess of abundance. God of time. I guess I'm just gonna stick with the default. I don't really see any of these other ones that seem any more interesting. I guess it's a toss-up between either Helone or Menfina. It's often depicted as a maid carrying around skillet, or symbols of full moon. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that one. Disciples of Magic, Conjurer, Thaumaturge, Arcanist. Adepts of the arcane art of arcanum drive their might symbols of power, born of geometric techniques, hailing from across the southern seas, held within occult grimoires. These symbols lend shape to the arcanist's aether, thereby allowing him to produce myriad powerful spells, using self-same symbols to unlock the latent power contained within. Able to summon forth their familiar, known as the carbuncle, to carry out their bidding. Elemental forces present in nature can trace them to potency of which spells can be woven. Conjurers draw forth and absorb aether from their immediate surroundings. A wand or cane made from unworked wood is then utilized to focus the aether until it manifests the desired spell. Seat of the Conjurer's Guild lies at Silgade, Fane, and Gridania, where the voices of Eorza's elementals are said to be the most powerful. Hands of a skilled practitioner, thaumaturgy can be a force of terrifying destruction. At the heart of the school of magic lies the ability to call forth and command the latent aether within oneself to a deep introspection, to then mold the aether into sorcery. Thaumaturge makes use of a scepter staff, which is housed a medium, a natural stone imbued with magical properties. I know that you're able to do, like, all of them eventually, right? Like, that's kind of like the whole idea, is that you can, like, do all of the classes with just one character. I'm thinking I want to go with something that's either... I think I either want to go with something that's more like a tank class or like a healer class. Which, out of all these classes, which would be the two to go... which of these classes would be the ones to go for that? I'm assuming Gladiator for, like, a tank. That or Marauder. Because these are definitely, like, the main, like, fighter. I don't even know what a Pugilist is. Oh, hand-to-hand combat. Conjurer is healer. Marauder and Gladiator are tanks. Okay. The combat specialist, his weapon of choice is the Great Axe, a fearsome arm emblematic of Orzio's pirates. Their approach to battle is one of its brute force. Arcanist has minor healing, but it's primarily DPS. Okay. I mean, I guess the question is, because obviously, you know, I would need to be able to DPS, in order to, like, level. Is Conjurer more, like, focused more on healing and thus harder to level, than, like, Arcanist, or... I mean, I'm thinking Marauder either way, but... Like, if I wanted to go to, you know, do something with, like, healing... like, am I gonna be able to play easier as, like, a Conjurer because they have stuff? 2 damage spells on Conjurer, but it's easier to level up. Interesting. Let's see. Conjurer was Gridania. And Gridania is Lancer and Archer, so... I guess if I go Marauder, I always have the ability to fall back on Arcanist. So... Mainly because duties are easier to get into as a healer, okay? I mean, this is the free trial, so I don't think I can do... like the multiplayer, excuse me, like duties. So I don't know what the free trial offers in like that regard. Oh, okay. You can just up to level 60. Okay. In like World of Warcraft, it's like, yeah, you can get into instances from level 15 to 20, but there's like 2, you know. Yeah, and of course level 20 is the highest level in World of Warcraft. Some of the story missions are multiplayer dungeons. Okay. Similar, but also slightly different from what you would expect from like World of Warcraft. That armor, though. I assume that I'm starting out with this and not like this. Like, this is just an idea of what, like, you'll end up with, right? Okay, correct. Yeah, I have played this, like, once a very long time ago, but it was a very long time ago. So, back when it wasn't... Back when I don't even know if there was a free trial back then. I guess there was, I don't remember. Because my girlfriend at the time that I was dating was like, do you want to play Final Fantasy X? And I'm like, yeah, sure. And so she just like bought it for me instead of like, free trial, make sure you like it, you know? I don't know if there like, was a free trial then or what. I know that, what is it, Heaven's Word, whatever the first expansion, that had like just come out. So, yeah, I guess, no, wait. No, I had selected Phoenix. Okay. There we go. I was like, wait a minute. I selected Phoenix, didn't I? Let's see. Only letters, hyphens, apostrophes can be used. First character of either name must be a letter. Mystic says, first one in my opinion, from when I posted this a while ago. You know, I might want to make sure your world gives extra experience. I don't know how to check that. But I think Phoenix was where I used to play. Are there non-EU servers? Because these are the only options I've had. Like, when I started, I was like, are they all just EU servers? Is there a way to not be on an EU server? Because, yeah, I mean, obviously I would prefer not to be connecting all the way over to Europe. I think it's based on data center choice. I don't know what that means. Is there something I need to look at for that? Like a setting somewhere? I need to go for that? Because again, I really would prefer to, you know, play on North American servers as opposed to European. NA servers might be in the West Coast, so Europe would be faster. I mean, it says connection poor, so I don't know. I mean, yeah, like right here it says poor connection. Load up your game and check. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I would definitely prefer to play on a North American server. In fact, when I got on, I was like, are there no North American servers? I'm very confused. So, because they're all European servers listed here. There's a way to switch to North American servers. This world's data center is recommended for residents of Europe. Yeah, I get that, but I don't live in Europe. I mean, I think I get, like, I've saved my appearance, so let me exit out of character creation. Feature is unavailable on the free trial. Then why do you let me pick it? Do I need to go like onto the website to change it, or I have no idea what to do. This is literally the only option. How do I change my region in Final Fantasy XIV? Do I change my region in FF14? Lead to the in-game character selection screen at least once. From the title screen. Data center. Okay, here's where I go. Japanese, European, and North American. So this is the one that's recommending, interestingly enough. So let's connect to Crystal. Excellent connection. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Load appearance data. Alright. And here's the character we literally had just made. It's a good thing I saved that. It's a good thing I saved my appearance at the end. Otherwise I'd have to go through that whole process all over again. No, I don't need to save appearance because I literally just loaded appearance. 821. That one. Marauder. So the question now becomes, I probably want a server that has one of these stars. And it looks like I've got Marlboro or Brunhilde. If I want one that has the stars on it. Good game code. You're on Crystal yourself. Okay. What server are you on? Is it one of these two? Brunhilde or Marlboro? Yeah, I can see right here where it says the experience bonuses. Has a little star there. Crystal Goblin. Okay. Yeah, I did see that one earlier. So, I mean, I'd like to just, like, I don't really care about the experience bonuses. Like, unless you can just select any of these events, you know, as you go along, but I'm guessing not. Select another world. But yeah, like, I'd like to play on, like this, whatever server people are on, so. I think I'll just pick Goblin, then. Since that's where you're on, what server you're on. You think you can change servers? I'm just gonna pick Crystal Goblin just because I know somebody that plays there now, so. And then if if I can, then it won't really matter. But if I can't, then it will matter, you know? So. I'll start there and then we'll see what we can do from there. 15 letters, 15 letters. This is when I grab my name generators. There actually is a name generator for Final Fantasy XIV that somebody has made. And I figure that's probably the easiest way to handle getting a character whose name fits in with the legitimate thing here. So, let's see. 26 clans. Type from Makote, including names during the first 5 names on the Seekers of the Sun. Each clan getting their own letter of the alphabet. Do clans conform? They will have to pick a combination of 2 letters. My last names are the first name of their nun. Whatever that means. Went with Don Fluffles because I was in that mood. Okay. First name, last name. I don't like any of these names. They're very strange names. I have another idea. Sorry, just running random name generators. Plays the first. Makota names are just replace the first I with an apostrophe, I-L, something like that. One of the two letters. With an apostrophe. Oh, excuse me. Sudden. Sudden? Sudden what? You could just name her Kira if you wanted. Kira's not... if I was gonna name her off of one of them, it would be Valerie, so... Serene Ink. I think I have a first name. I'm just looking at last names now. So, in fact, I will type that in. Now I just gotta find a last name. Nightfall? That's edgy. Oh, I see. It's I was wondering what this number was. It's 15 and 15. But it's not 30 letters. It's only 20 letters. Glad that this came out to be under 20 letters. So... yes, because I'm only allowed one character, so... Would you like to begin with this character? Well, I mean, it's like I can play any other character. I'm allowed one character. It's a free account. But yeah, I like the name I have, so... Cassandra Seville. I think that's what the last name was Seville. Sevilla or something like that. Now loading. Sevilla. Sandra Sevilla. I like the name. Spelt with a K, of course. Why? Just because. I'm sure they have like a... His close friends call her Sandra. I'm sure they have some kind of like a barber shop or something where you can change hairstyles too, right?
Here.
Some kind of in-game character, like
Here.
appearance change.
Feel.
Gotta unlock it. I mean, that's fine. I'm just thinking, like, if I ever want to, you know, if I ever think, you know, I'm not digging this, like, hairstyle or whatever, you know? Oh, look, it's Sephiroth.
Here. Feel.
Or whatever those guys in the black cloaks were in Final Fantasy VII that could, like, turn into Sephiroth. That outfit looks ridiculous. I just died. I think the idea is they, no, I gotta reset for new hair. This game's hardcore. Actually, World of Warcraft was like that up until, like, Cataclysm. Oi, you alright, lass? I assume it's a guy talking. Yeah, it is. You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Rolling of the ship got your stomach churning, has it? Don't seem like seasickness. Now that I look at you, it'll be the Aether then, I reckon. They'd pick for bestial dawn. Have to look at that. Some are more sensitive to stuff than others, see? And we ain't too far from Vilbred now, which is chock full of aetherites. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. Might as well have been bloomin' seasickness. Ship's leaping around like a demented chocobo today. I reckon I might head out on deck. Get myself a breath of fresh air. Limsa Laminsa is still a fair way off. In case you were wondering, seeing as you're awake and all, how's about you keep me company till we get there? Them young'uns don't much care for conversation, see? Hey, look, elves. Or Elazrin? I don't even know. Any road, Brennan's the name, and peddling's me trade. I really need to study up on pirate, like, accent. So that I can write it better. I used to, like, translate, an English to pirate translator, and it was like, yeah, your character seems like they're almost a comical pirate as opposed to somebody I can take seriously. I'm like, I don't even know. Play Minecraft and pirate. Oh god. Ah, smell that salty sea breeze. Now then, lass, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers, am I warm? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. You'll learn faster. As long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business. These days especially. What was it that first attracted you to it? Why did you become an adventurer? To gain power, win glory, amass a fortune, or no response at all? So, I assume this affects something, or is this just, again, like, flavor text? Answer, okay, just flavor text. Got it. I wasn't sure, like, because I know in, like, Kingdom Hearts, for example, the way that you answer the questions at the beginning, like, determines, like, your stat growth and stuff. So I wasn't sure if maybe that's what was going on here, or if we're in-game, like, and it's just however you want to talk, so. If it's the latter, then cool. To win glory. Glory, eh? Well, if you're willing to take on them tasks as other folk ain't, an adventurer such as yourself can win fame what coin can't buy. When you arrive in town, you'll want to report to the Adventurers Guild. You can find out everything you need to know about the adventuring business in there. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. I mean, there may not be profit for me, doesn't mean there's no profit for somebody else. Ah! Oh dear. Ship's off the starboard bow, pirate colors. Pirates, bloody hells. Have you no sense? Get below. What in the world? What is the world coming to? Pirates firing on a ship flying Laminson colors. Bastards either have a boatload of balls or bugger all for brains. You can rest easy, friends. We've made it out of a cannon range, and no buccaneer's bark will catch this flighty temptress once the wind's in her sails. That was too bleeding close. Glad one of us kept her head on her shoulders. I reckon I'd have lost mine otherwise. Yeah. It's totally because I dragged you down here, I guess. Even though it kind of seemed like we were both running at the same time. But whatever you say. If them pirates gave up the chase, we must be close to port. Let's head up on deck and have us a look, shall we? I'm a little surprised they didn't use that as like a fighting tutorial, but oh well. I will say the graphics are absolutely fantastic in this game. By the by, is this your first trip to Limso Laminsa? Yes. I think I'd been there a long time ago when I first played, but it is. Well then. Let this journey itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. Linson Laminsa prides itself on being Eorzea's foremost naval power. Oh. You know, yeah. It was showing the, like, giant guy, so I got confused who was talking. Weren't too long ago that the place was ruled by pirates. Thanks to the current admiral's civilizing influence, the city-state could almost pass for a respectable nation. You'd never guess she was once a rum-swilling buccaneer herself. Of course, most folk ain't so quick to change. With a town full of Liberty 11 ruffians, you can imagine how many naysayers and troublemakers she's got to deal with. Like them pirates who took a fancy to us just now. Excuse me. If that weren't bad enough, I've heard the Sahaginer raiding the coast just as bold as you please. Them are the sea-dwelling beastmen the locals call fishbacks, in case you didn't know. Ah, at long last, land ho! Behold, Limsa Laminsa, a nation blessed by the ocean's bounty and beloved of Limlane, goddess of navigation. There totally isn't anything there, so we have to keep the camera panned away from it. I know how 3D games work. The less they have to put in and model and things, the better, so...
On a windswept isle in the southwestern corner of the realm, amidst the roiling waves of the Lotamo Sea, lies the maritime city-state of Limsa Laminsa.
Limsa Laminsa. I had it wrong. I was very close, though.
To this haven for bandits and brigands, cutthroats and curs, seekers of both freedom and fortune, comes a lone adventurer. Lone yet not alone, for the hero's arrival has drawn the gaze of the nation's patron deity, Limlane.
Limlane. I think I was right on that, too.
What realm-shaking fate has she descried in the churning waters of this mortal's future?
And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver me wares, then it's on to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by way of thanks for saving me ass earlier. You totally didn't actually give me anything? Like I said, I know how 3D games work. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider a square. Oh, trust me, it's an MMO. I will definitely become an important character.
Through peril and hardship, discovery and triumph, may the navigator guide this brave soul on her life's voyage. Till sea swallows all.
Final Fantasy XIV. Even though that's not what that says at all. I get it, they're being fancy with the XIV, but putting the line like that, that's longer between the X and V there, does not make 14. That's a separation line, not an I. Hey, you there! Hi, I mean you. This is my district, and I make it my business to know all the scum that washes up in it. Ah, an adventurer fresh off the boat, is it? Well then. Allow one of Limsa Laminsa's finest to set you on the right path. Hop to it, lass. I haven't got all day. Several good points for, like, initial screenshots, though. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, the rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard. Follow the instructions and move your character and adjust the position of the camera. So turn character, move camera, space to jump, WASD to move. Oh yeah, or you can double click both buttons. You're ready to proceed, speak to Risflow. No, I don't need the guide. Hey, where's the bleeding hells do you think you're going? I told you to get over here. Right? I see. A little bit different from World of Warcraft though, because it's left for the... And maybe I'm just not remembering right. Yeah, I noticed that Goblin didn't have the experience bonus, but that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Sprint. Increase movement speed. Initiating quests. Non-player characters, NPCs. Does anybody really not know what NPC means? Non-player characters offering quests can be recognized by the exclamation marks above their heads. Right-click the mark to bring up the quest window. Until you've initiated a quest, a prompt will appear detailing its objectives and rewards. Click on the Accept button in the lower left to add the quest to your list of current duties. Description. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Limsa Laminsa, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Alright? Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city. Without a bit of local knowledge, you're likely to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far. Just head straight down the street and speak with Griffar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Betteron. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the Navigator guide you on your journey. Quest accepted. You have begun a quest. It's a duty list to help you complete your task. By accepting a quest, current objectives will appear under the quest title and the duty list on the right side of the screen. A maximum of 5 quests can be displayed at once. Clicking on the title or on the quest in your journal, yeah, whatever, allowing you to review. Yeah, clicking on this opens up the journal. That's a big map. HUD layout. That's a lot of things. That was not what I was looking for. System config. Display settings, maybe. I mean, one thing is I'd like to... I was gonna say, this is probably going to mess up the capture. And it did, but that's okay. I can just do a fit to screen. Easily enough. Let's see. UI size. This is what I wanted. I wanted to shrink the UI. Oh, you. Please don't. At least not while I'm streaming. Alright. That looks better. Home to the heart of Limsa Laminsa, the mizzenmast. It houses the airship landing. Oh, friend request. Accept friend request. Yay! Found Fluffles, now on your friend list. Houses the airship landing, the Adventurers Guild, and at the very top, the command room of the Admiral, from where she keeps a watchful eye over Laminsan air, land, and sea. Oh, frick you. Crow's Lift will carry you up and down tower as fast as the crow flies. You need only speak with Griffar and tell him where you wish to go. I literally hit the cancel button on you. 1 second. Also, I need to make the chat a little wider. Thank you. I freaking hate that stupid room button. It goes off just randomly, whenever it feels like. So of course, it always decides to go off when I'm streaming. Every time. Welcome to Limsa Laminsa from... Seriously? Whatever. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully it won't be too loud, because it's absolutely refusing to cancel the cycle. Home to Limsa Laminsa. If you have a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Take the Crow's Lift? Yes. Would you look at that? It teleports me. Alright, so someone up here I have to talk to then. Probably the green check mark, Baderon over there. Complete a quest by right-clicking NPC with check mark, displayed above his head, completing quest for a variety of rewards. It's the same model as the last guy, just different colors. Greetings to you, lass. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for the drink, are you? You come with a mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. Name's Baderon, and this most hospitable of hostelries is the Drowning One. I don't know what he's saying. 'Tis also the Ohm of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk especially for handling guild business. And why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Not that they need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fish banks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course. If they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again, and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them? After everything that's happened, yours took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things what got wiped off the face of existence for that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleeding memories, too. And no one's been able to explain it in a way as makes an ounce of sense. None of the folks what say it and live to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag yours back from the brink, when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though, we ain't forgetting what they did for us. This gosh-damned calamity-spawned memory loss robbed us of their names. Won't even let us picture their damn faces. It's like staring at a goal flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every burger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd goal. Because that's what got people calling these heroes the Warriors of Light. I'm guessing that's the players from the original version of Final Fantasy XIV. Because I know that they basically blew up the world when they did Realm Reborn, so if Limsa's ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. That's why any aid we can give to adventurers is effort well spent. What say you, lass? You willing to lend us your strength? Me thanks to you, and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer you my way for a reason. But listen to me, yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in the book. Put your scroll right there. The Cassandra Sevilla, is it? And a fine name it is. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? Captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel. Several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Didn't your friend signals worry you? Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong lass. This fine, upstanding young lady is my dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The last one to be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnapping? Respectfully then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Wow. that freaking is like, yeah, this is this person, like, removed, like, 20 times from anybody. You make a good point there, officer. Very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me and two more often than not. Whatever. I think I'm reading that wrong, but whatever. I'm trying to reach for something. If I'm going to be doing a lot of dialogue, I better make sure I have something to drink. On the rags. No sir, what say you to a tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Marathor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on, so kick off them every boots, eh? You'll have to excuse these eager, bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnappings, see? And they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clamping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personally, though. Us Laminsons can be an headstrong bunch of bastards. 'Tis true. A given time will grow on you. Now, where was I? Oh, aye. Welcome to Laminsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many black-belly whiskies. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning you the ways of the city. Yay, complete. Or, you know, I can just decline after that gigantic tutorial. Excuse me, this concludes the introductory game tutorial. Taking your first step in the adventure in the city of Limsa Laminsa. Listen well to the wisdom of Better on Ten Fingers, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. Main scenario quests. Important quests used to tell the story of Eorza and her people are called main scenario quests. These tasks are easily distinguished from others by their unique icon. Quests using this icon indicate a task or a series of tasks are tied to new duties or features you have yet to unlock. Beteron, proprietor of the Drowning Wench, wants you to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down the floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device which can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetherite where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventuring bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetherite. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker and you can say, why is me coin purse so light? Have a word with Swazblakes instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and he'll treat you well. For the last helpful ends, I suggest you meet some fellow axe wielders at the Marauders Guild. Guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for swinging the head split in the ears if you join their crew. The Blothota at the front desk is one to get you started. I think I read that wrong, actually. They're actually a use for denying, but it's only good when you unlock more classes. Got all that, lass. Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you on a little jaunt around the city and help you work out where everything is. Now, I'd best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugret, there I go, sending you off without telling you somewhat crucial. That bloody calamity has made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road while you're out. If you happen to pass any poor sods what look like they might need your help, consider giving their tale of woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninja over yonder's been casting glances at you since we waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Aye, you're likely to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning. Once you build up a reputation as a woman folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. If you've the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smithier in the wench. The lads as bear that title have some fine advice for them what are just starting out in the profession. Oh my god, I cannot read this for the life of me. And that, my girl, is how you go about becoming a legend among adventurers. Quest accepted. To leave the Drowning Wench, you must accept the quest, Making a Name, by speaking with Ninja. Main menu. Main menu grants quick access to most of the game's main features. For example, selecting character. Under character, open the window containing characters, various things, yada yada yada. Various game settings, including key binding, HUD layout, etc., select view system, yada yada yada. Game progress is saved automatically. There are no in-game save or load functions however to prevent data from being lost or corrupted. It is strongly recommended that you end each playing session by selecting log out or exit from the systems menu. Press M on your keyboard, selecting the mini-map, or selecting map under travel for the main menu. In the lower right-hand corner of your screen will bring up the area map. If a quest objective is located in that area, it will be indicated with a special icon. Location of quest objectives can also be confirmed by clicking on the object in the duty list. Alright. Ninja, a veteran adventurer, has some information that might be of interest to you. Well, would you look at this? A shiny new adventure. Listen closely, lass. Some information that might just help you out on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through the Bulwark Hall below not long ago. Saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. Now, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares and his dream flowers. Limsa Laminsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in the missing mast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing them in. Speak to Scainrail, and she'll get you down to the first floor. All you have to do is pick up the herbs and take them to Old Skiff at the Octant. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. Alright. I do notice that unlike World of Warcraft, where they have an actual animation for turning around, here you just turn. Like in place. It's a little strange, but it's alright. Much I'd like to keep watching, I still need to sleep tonight. Good night. Can't trade on free trial, no surprise. I mean, I don't have money, so unless somebody buys me the game and game time, all I'll ever get is the free trial. You should visit Bulwark Hall below. The crow's lift is ready when you are. However, it's unlike World of Warcraft, in which there's apparently a million loading screens. So rip that. Sanctuaries. Crescent moon icon will appear to the right of your experience bar. Whenever you enter a sanctuary. While in this area, you'll accrue rested experience. All experience earned through battle, crafting, and gathering while under the benefits will be increased by 50%. Current rested bonus is displayed on top of your experience bar. The dark orange bar shows how much more experience can be earned before the bonus fades. Inns and cities, as well as various outpost settlements, are classified as sanctuaries to minimize your experience, or to maximize your experience earning potential. Make it a habit to always log out in one of these areas. On some quests, you'll interact with objects, which you can interact by approaching, right-clicking. Make sure you attune to the aetheryte shards. Around town or fast travel, you'll need it. Okay. The Twitch stats have frozen again, I can see. Yes, I am Old Skiff. We have some herbs you wish me to examine. Yes, as you expected, these are the highly illegal blooms known as dream flowers. They are a prime ingredient in the creation of somnus. Substance whose fragrance is said to lull the sniffer's mind into the sleep of death. Forgive me, I cannot resist the jest. These herbs are not more than Elthic lavender, common enough export from Limsa Laminsa. In fact, these probably spilled from crates that were loaded onto my very own ship. I think someone has been having a bit of fun with you, miss, but not to worry. Learned a few things and made a new acquaintance. Well met. Items can be used granting various effects, such as instant HP restoration, etc. All items with recast timers cannot be used again until the timer is expired. Sounds about right. Some quests require you to deliver items. If an NPC requires an item request window will appear. Just like I saw. It's a little bit annoying. But whatever. It's the way this game works. By way of thanks for delving me my scattered lavender, I have a nugget of information that may prove useful to you. Thanks for that. I love that thing. It's so obnoxious. See, I was recently approached by an unkempt seafarer, which is not, I admit, particularly unusual for a man in my profession. What was unusual was that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventures I might know. You literally just ran! Why are you running again? Oh my god, I hate this thing. What was unusual was that he offered a generous sum of gil to be introduced to any adventurers I might know. In my experience, sailors are not known to carry such a wealth of coin about their person, especially with the alehouses of Limsa and Laminsa so close at hand. Kidnappings have not been uncommon these past moons. Suggest you take this information and speak with Glazrael, the guard who stands the entrance to East Hawker's Alley. Never hurts to show a spirit of cooperation with the authorities, lass. Alright. Aetherite. Return to the Aetherite. Ah, another novice adventurer. Aye, Badon has sent me more than a few of your kind this way of late. This guy. I am Suntemal, one of the Yellow Jackets, tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It's also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline instructions, tap into ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aetherites and their connection to the flow of Aether. As these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorza, any adventurer worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune herself to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the walls of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. There is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. Return learned. You're tuned with the Aetherite. You're now able to use the return spell. Neat. Oh yeah, I see. It was grayed out before, so... return can be used to instantly travel back to the Aetherite set as your home point. Casting the spell does not require any NP and can be accessed by selecting return under travel from the main menu. All limitations that can only be cast once every 15 minutes. AKA, Hearthstone. Well, only one home point may be set at any time. Make an Aetherite your new home point. Right-click on the crystal to bring up the Aetherite menu. Set that to my home point. Just to be sure. Excuse me, miss. Might you have a moment or two to spare? Seem the type who enjoys being accosted for menial tasks. I require someone to make a delivery to the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss. I won't be surprised if you hadn't heard of them. Sisters prefer not to advertise their presence here in Limsa Laminsa. They do, however, provide a rather unique service, of which the Bruguer Consortium has recently been the beneficiary. I would have you deliver this package to their doorman, Lon Ward, along with our profuse gratitude. Request accepted. Alrighty. Now I should figure out where I have to go next. Already said at some point. Whatever. Let's see. Where am I? Up on the upper level here? No, I'm over here. Okay. I see. There's the Aetherite that I'm at. This quest is all the way down here. Edelweiss. Suspiciously sober. On the upper level, I guess? I'm a little confused. So listen to Swazblade's explanation of the markets. Oh, okay. This is right over there. We gotta go this way. There's a lot of names. Just gonna go ahead and turn down the master volume a little. Actually, we'll turn down the sound effects. And we'll turn down the ambience. That way we can still hear like the stuff easily. Um. I'm trying to see if there's a way to shrink down. That doesn't seem to be doing anything. That it supposedly decreased the size of the UI, but it didn't. Okay, that's tiny all of a sudden. Let's not have it be that tiny, I'm guessing. That this was what that was according to that? No? Why is this tiny? Oh my god, I can't even see it. It's so tiny all of a sudden. Like, this is so tiny, I don't know why. Display gill, clock time. Display name settings. Others. Here we go. Is there a way to make it smaller? Okay, these settings don't seem to be doing anything. Let me try logging out and back in. Maybe that'll change something. Maybe it just doesn't change like on like in game. Maybe you have to like leave and come back. That would be really annoying, but I don't know what else it could be, you know? No, I don't need the play guide. No, nothing changed. Everything is still the same. Why is this so small? See, now more characters are spawning in. Oh my god. Change is saved, it says. That's what it says. None of these options seem to be doing anything. And I can barely even see this menu. It's so tiny. Like, what the heck? Why is this a thing? Gamepad mode, mouse mode. Yeah, stay mouse mode, please. Well, whatever, I guess. I'll just deal with it. Goblin Merchant Sweetnix appears to be in some distress. go! Sweet Nix is Buta Scabby and crafty smart trade maker. Sweet Nix makes busy deal with the Uplanders. New delivery letter to Gate of Milvin, but Sweet Nix has shiver shakes. Uplander walks to Gate of Milvin for Sweet Nix. Uplander delivers letter to Tax Lady Pataja. Whatever that means. Lazrael, this is disturbing news. Your initiative is appreciated, adventurer. Have the captain place the Yellow Jackets on high alert. While I have your ear, I need you to visit Fridwib and tell her the same thing you told me. You'll find her a bit further down East Hawker's Alley. Fridwib has frequent dealings with adventurers, so any warning you give her should soon spread to us through the city. Wake with Lazrael. I don't even remember what quest that was. Swazblade. Fine evening to you, madam. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the grand realm of Eorza, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all four corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from ogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. Got a gift from Baderon. Whatever could it... my octant. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the winch, along with a week's pay and several bells worth of intoxicated memories. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, your good deed must be repaid. And what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? It is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek. You need look no further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each guild you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that the Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most amply supply all your potion and perishable needs. Our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instruction of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. Swazsplit, the master merchant of Hawker's Alley, wants you to look into the current market prices. You misadventurer, I have work for you. I would have you pose as a customer and survey the market's current prices. Truly, I do not see you balk at so simple a task. All you need to do is strike up a conversation with the shop owners and glance over their wares. There are three merchants that interest me: Iron Thunder, Kyokoroon, and Sign Hail. Write down all you see on this price list and hand it to Bane Singh on West Hawker's Alley. She'll reward you for your service. Greetings, miss. Might I interest you in the services of a retainer? What's this? Some suspicious seafarers on the prowl for gullible adventurers. A possible suspect in the recent kidnappings, you think? Well, I'll be sure to pass on that warning to my customers. What with all the merchants and travelers milling through Hawker's Alley, these kinds of unsavory activities can often go unnoticed. In any case, I promise to keep a sharp lookout for anyone being accosted by strange-looking sailors. Fire shards, grade 1 dark matter. That's complete. Alrighty. Iron Thunder, Battlecraft Supplier. Well met, lass. Cast your peepers off these beauties. Not a spot of rust to be found. Every piece fresh from the forges of Naldic and Vimeles. Purchase Disciple of War gear. Level 1 through 9. I have 103 gil, so I can't actually buy anything even if I wanted to. But that's okay. I imagine that, like, this gear isn't great yet anyway. Like, it's not that good. Like, this is only a +2. So, like, it's not really going to offer me that much of a difference. And this is my character profile, where I have, like, my equipment and things. Nice. 7 defense, 5 defense. These don't give me anything, actually. Sells for 2 gil. Since the armory system in Final Fantasy XIV allows you to change your class or job by simply changing the weapon or tool in your main hand, it's recommended that you always have several slots of gear on hand. However, gear can take up a tremendous amount of space in one's inventory, which is why all adventurers carry an armory chest. All gear purchased, crafted, or found is automatically stored in this chest, leaving your inventory free to fill with other items such as potions, crafting materials, and food. Gear in your armory chest is categorized and sorted by type, and can be equipped or discarded directly from the chest interface. Armory chest can be accessed by any time by selecting character, and followed by armory chest, or pressing Control I. Neat. Level 2 Marauder. Neat. Oh, I see. But these do give... They may not give extra, like, defense, but they do give extra bonuses of some kind. Neat. So did I equip something I didn't have equipped before? I don't remember having the Ring of Fidelity before. Also, my gear score is currently level 4. So, I do need to be on the lookout for these Aetherite shards. Or Aethernet shards. And you now have Aethernet access to Hawker's Alley. Your travels to the city can be achieved by simply placing your hand upon Aethernet shards. Sitting with a shard is granted you access to the city's Aethernet. Aethernet can be used for quick intra-city travel. Whoops. That was not what I meant to do. But, flight points, basically, is the idea. Also, I'm guessing that's a loading screen there. At least they make them pretty clear. We go back to Hawker's Alley. This is gonna end up like freaking Final Fantasy, or not Final Fantasy, freaking Fire Emblem 3 Houses though, isn't it? Where it's like, oh, you can fast travel all over the place, you know, if you want to. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm just gonna run around. Kukurun welcome customers. Kukurun loves his lovely trade. Kukurun goods are goodly made. Speak with Signhill next. That's funny because there weren't even any items there. Like, he doesn't actually sell anything. Hello. A fine evening to you, miss. What can I interest you in? Why, you seem interested in most everything, don't you? This is another one of those investigations. Well, I have nothing to hide. You're the one who made a list for Swazblate. Let's have it, then. Nothing wrong with the market as far as I can tell. You oftentimes get pirates selling stolen goods at cutthroat prices, and that drives the numbers down right across Hawker's Alley. Thanks to these reports, though, we can tell at a glance when shady dealings are taking place. Good work, lass. 50 experience. Nice. Alright, I mean, I guess we're just going further up here, because I see another quest marker up there. And Aethernet shard. I noticed the symbol there. Also, I obtained some earth shards, whatever those are. Oh, door just opens. Good, good. Not everything has a loading screen. This is a locked quest, I'm guessing. These are just random characters. Random NPCs coming to the bank. Where is Sweet Nix with those import records? Without the proper documentation, I'm afraid we shall have to expel him from the city. Why, these are Sweet Nix records. Glad I am to see they were submitted in time. Honestly, you would think that that goblin would have lost his fear of our offices by now. Every month he has to submit these papers, and every month his tardiness forces me to consider his removal. As long as one follows proper procedure, Limsa Liminsa is quite welcoming of foreign traders. Pray convey these words to Sweet Nix. Perhaps it will aid in soothing the poor goblin's fears. Needs help calculating duty on imported goods. Here at Melvin's Gate, we inspect all the goods that are imported into Limsa Liminsa and collect duty as the law requires. Some merchants, however, seek to evade this obligation, and we must chase them down. I would be grateful if you could deliver these two ledgers. One to a man named Sund Himal, whom you will find at the Octant, and the other to a woman named Letitia, who works at the Bismarck. I feel like I've talked to Sund Himal earlier. If you are uncertain as to the whereabouts of the Bismarck, ask Sund Himal when you meet him. He'll point you in the right direction. Quest accepted. Alrighty. Don't know if I need to keep going that way for the main quest, but I'm guessing not at the moment. I'm not entirely sure. Close to home is over here, so no. I definitely need to go back. Well, that's nice. Well thought out progression in that case. And I've hit that one because that was Hawker's Alley. And then come up here and I should see that guy that I was supposed to go see again. Sweet Nix. Upperlander, delivered letter to Gate of Melvain. Uplander has white heart and swift legs. Text Lady Pataja has kind words for Sweet Nix. Sweet Nix has an outflow of joy for Text Lady Pataja. Sweet Nix is happy gubby. Gives Uplander jingly shine. Quest complete. Got some gold off that. Oh yeah, Sund Himal. This guy. Ledger from Melvin's Gate, you say? Yet more outstanding duty payments. When will those merchants ever learn? Very well. If I catch sight of any offenders, I should drag them to the gate, kicking and screaming if needs be. One more legend bound for the Bismarck, you say? Follow this path to the upper decks, and you'll find this place. Have a log, accesses ledger to send him all. Limsa Laminsa, the upper decks. Left the sanctuary, entered the sanctuary. Halahono. Needs help replenishing the Bismarck's larders. Beg your pardons, good madam, but you are an adventurer, are you not? I realize this is sudden, but we urgently need help restocking our larders. We are in the midst of preparing a full-course meal for soon arriving guests, but I fear we are short on fresh lamb for the main course. I would be grateful if you could procure 4 slices for us. I dare say it would be quickest to obtain these directly from the source, wild lambs. In case you are unfamiliar with the creatures, I suggest you speak with Ebelfair, a sentry stationed in Bulwark Hall, just below the Drowning Wench. There's the vacuum. It's made its way back. I don't know where it went, but it made its way back. I think it's about to be allowed again. I'm watching it because if it is going back, I want to try to actually mute this time. Yeah, it's going back. One moment. Let me just mute so you don't hear the vacuum. There we go. Tax evaders among our patrons, you say? Goodness me. You're not gonna go again, are you? Oh my god. Dare say, this may well put an end to their appetite. This is the best interest of the city-state. If any of the merchants naming this legend come to dine with us, we shall see that Melvain's gate is notified without delay. Oh, and the quest. Tisha needs someone to report a bilking patron, whatever that means. We spare no effort to ensure that all our patrons enjoy the finest food and hospitality. And so it is doubly hurtful when someone decides to leave without settling the bill. Nary Belligo, first-time patron, did just that. Rasushimo is the one who lovingly prepared the man's meal. She's quite upset by the whole affair and has taken it upon herself to draw an illustration of the offender. Might I trouble you to deliver it to the Yellow Jackets on our behalf? Rasushimo should be done adding the finishing touches by now. No, alright. Guessing that means I need to find Rasushimo. Which is right up there. Right, you can jump. That's a very cute jump. Grr, I pounded my heart and soul into that grilled dodo. If I ever get my hands on that scoundrel, I'll grind his bones to make my bread. Here it is, my rendition of the criminal. Please deliver it to Goldbert at the Coral Tower. He will know what to do. Alright. I don't know where the Coral Tower is, but I'm sure that if I just keep following the quest tracker, I'll be good. I have no idea where I need to go to get anywhere up here. I see an Ethernet shard, so I'm going to hit that. Then maybe that'll link me to wherever I need to go from there. Okay, I see the marker here. I also see another quest over this way. Is it... It's like that way? I'm confused. Oh, right here. Okay. Ah, so it was through this door here, but this door doesn't open. Got it. Got it. Seventh Sage. Morden. Morden would like to make you a completely legal proposition. Oh dear. You want for coin, venture. How would you fancy working for the Kraken's Arms? What the greatest pirate and cruise in Limsa? If you're interested, take yourself up these stairs to the balcony above and talk to Carvelane, our captain. Do right by him, and he'll do right by ye. Carvelane. Greetings, friend, and welcome to the Seventh Sage, purveyors of the finest spices from the East. All our products are guaranteed obtained through completely legal means. Oh, you do not speak spices, but employment? Well then, let us speak of how you might be of service to our organization. Our Misery returned from her latest voyage bearing exotic spices never before seen in Eorzea. I have prepared 2 samplers, each of which I would have you deliver to certain individuals. The first is for Grenade, whom you will find at the Coral Tower. The second is for Master Ling Soth, the head chef of the Bismarck. And do make certain the right person gets the right set. Go now, and return here once you have accomplished the task. Okay. Hopefully this is actually completely legal. I don't know, the way he said that makes me question. Came to very, completely legal means, I mind. Linsgoth. There's a sample from the Seventh Sage. Alright, let's have a whiff of it then. Ain't smelled nothing like it before. The notice came with it says it's a root which grows on Othard. At least last I heard, Othard was under Imperial rule. Out of the 7 elves did Carvelane manage to get hold of this. Any road I reckon I can cook up somewhat fresh and new with it. Thanks for the delivery, friend. Alrighty. I mean, the quest thing says to keep going this way, so I'm gonna go this way. There is a path this way. Not sure what this symbol means, but I apparently can't talk to them. Oh, is that a person? Ow. I think that's an actual person. It probably has something to do with how I have the little, like, seed there. I have Ethernet access to the Marauders Guild. Yeah! Finally, we're at the Marauders Guild. Good bird! A bilker at the Bismarck, and you have an artist rendition of the man. What in the 7 elves is this supposed to be? It's more like the prow of a ship than a man's face. Look, we would like nothing more than to bring the offender to justice. It is our duty, after all. However, we will need a little bit more to go on in this piece of art. It would be easiest for all involved if Roshma were to come here and answer some questions. Please relay to her as much. Well, hello there, adventurer. Curious about the Marauders Guild, are ya? Any axe worth swinging needs 2 hands on the haft, and has a blade what can make short work of a gallery's mast. That's the kind of weapon our members train to use, with deceptive swiftness, and all too predictable force. Are you interested in hearing more, lass? Then why don't I give you the short version of the Guild's founding history, and we can go from there. It all started with ships, you see. What And what have ships got to do with axes, you ask? Well, building them would be pretty bloody difficult without a sturdy tool to lop down trees for timber. Since only the navigator herself knows when a ship will run afoul of a storm or worse, it makes sense for the crew's carpenter to carry an axe on board. It all started with shipbuilding and ship repair. What? Am I boring you? Humph. As I was saying, a tool on a ship can become a weapon, and that axe was perfect for hooking yourself over the rail of an enemy vessel, letting loose in a whirl of steel, and generally laying waste to all about you. As more seafarers took up the axe as their weapon of choice, so did the bloody art of the marauder begin to take shape. Especially among pirates, where strength and skill decide your place in the world. When the eye to assembling crews of battle-ready raiders, the pirates started teaching the proper way to wield a chopping blade to their new recruits, and that's how the Marauders Guild first came to be. Once the Galadian Accord was signed to unite the Maelstrom and the pirates against Limsa's enemies, the whole game changed. The Accord itself was a dismal failure, of course, but the Marauders Guild was never the same. It was taken over, restructured, and purged of its pirate elements. It had been reborn as an institution dedicated to naught but the teaching of axe fighting. The members of this new Marauders Guild weren't no greed-driven cutthroats neither. They were warriors what sought to use their martial prowess for the good of society. Oh, is the vacuum about to come back, or is it actually vacuuming right now? Think it's vacuuming the section? No, it's actually pulling back in. Yeah, it's pulling into the dock there. Hope it's done now. Although I think I skipped something. Think it over and let me know if you fancy joining our ranks. I'm feeling I'll be seeing more of you soon, lass. Decide to swing an act for the Marauders then? Way of the Marauder wishes you to reaffirm your desire to join the Marauders Guild. Alright then, all that needs doing now is to speak with the Axe Master herself. Sounds simple? I've seen folks slink out the door rather than put themselves in the path of that unnerving glare. That's the bloke right there in the middle of the room. Warren Zone's his name. Put some steel in your spine and look him straight in the eye when you talk to him, lass. Good fortune to ya. Welcome to the headquarters of the Yellow Jackets. The keepers of the peace in Limsa Laminsa. Is there aught I can assist you with? Hand that over. A sample of spice courtesy of the Seventh Sage, you say? There is no mistake. This is fire sand, and the kind used by the Garleans, besides. Quite intriguing. Very well, we will consider placing an order. Oh. You thought that you had brought me spice? I see you are not familiar with Carvelanisms. For the sake of convenience, he uses the word spice to refer to literally anything he has procured on the high seas. Lest you worry, the man isn't engaged in any activity that is considered piracy. Far from it. Think of him as a trader, a heavily armed one, who represents the Minsan interests in eastern lands. Alrighty. Seeks help with a growing problem in Limsa Laminsa. An alarming number of citizens have gone missing of late. I suspect you've already heard the rumors. It's essential that we ascertain their safety. To this end, I have prepared a list based on reports from our citizens. Would you be so kind as to deliver it to my colleague in Bulwark Hall? The Delica is her name. My thanks in advance, friend. He's a big guy. Not as big as if I were a Lalafell, but I mean, he's a big guy. I see a Makote over here, though. Yes, I am Warrenzon, Axe-Master they call me. Not the most imaginative of titles, I agree, but one should not underestimate the value of directness. I welcome your interest in our guild. The art of the Marauder is used to rend, to cleave, and to destroy. It is not our way to simply outfight our adversaries, we seek to overwhelm them. The Marauder must be the most powerful and enduring presence on the battlefield. We must account for the most enemies defeated. Our role in combat is that of a steel whirlwind, dealing death and destruction without equal. No doubt the question has already been put to you by Blothota, but once more shall I challenge your commitment. Are you prepared for the bloody carnage that awaits an initiate of the Marauders Guild? Are you prepared for carnage? Very well. Your name? Attend me well then, Cassandra. Hold fast to this moment of dedication. The path of the Marauder is a jagged and perilous one. The blood that spills at your feet will oft times be your own. You stand now as a student of the axe. Let us waste no time in testing the edge of your chosen weapon. You shall wade straightway into combat as befits a novice of our discipline. Go forth and slay the bleeding, scurrying, crawling pests that plague the outskirts of Linsa Laminsa. Lost lambs, wharf rats, and little ladybugs shall be your pietous adversaries this day. Turn to me 1/3 of each creature fall into your blade. Ladybugs. Slay wharf rats, lost lambs, and little ladybugs. Alrighty. Ladybugs it is, I guess. Now shut up. Welcome back. It would seem both samples were rather well received, and this is no small part due to our affable courier. 'Tis unfortunate, but notoriety accumulated over the course of years does not fade overnight. There may still who are hesitant to do business with savage pirates. Yet the old days of piracy have passed, giving way to a new wave of opportunity. My crew and I have decided to embrace this wave. With the Admiral's blessing, we engage in a form of trade with Garlean ships. Everything we do, you may rest assured, is within the law. I mean, alright, as long as it is. As long as it is. I won't complain as long as it is. Hi, kitty. What? Did I hit this shard? I don't think I did. I did, okay. I couldn't remember hitting that, honestly. Ah, so you've spoken with Godbert? Blah! Within the bell, the Yellow Jackets will have that swindling scoundrel locked in a dungeon cell. Then I'll take my filleting knife and... Huh? Cuthbert wants me to go to the Kroll Tower for questioning? But what more information does he want that my drawing doesn't already provide? Isn't a picture supposed to paint 1,000 words? Yes, but you're probably as bad at drawing as I am. That's my guess. In which case, your skill is not enough. Sorry to say. Mugen Gex. That's quite the name. I love it. I love that name. Mugen Gex. I guess we're heading back to Badarin now. Sure enough. Neat. Ah, there you are, Cassandra. Enjoying your jaunt around the city, did you? If you mean to base yourself in Limsa Laminsa, that won't be the last time you'll visit them 3 places. Now you've got some idea of what's where. You can start exploring the rest of the town. You've shown a good ear for listening, lass. Stick with old Balderon and you'll go far. 100 more experience. Should be level 3 though. You attained level 3. Yes, I did. Do. Yeah! Gotta love that Final Fantasy victory theme. Stahobjby? Need your help to prepare a treat for Bodwin. These days, poor Bodwin's so busy looking after others, he hasn't been able to look after himself. He deserves something for his efforts. Whenever he's in his cups and starts speaking of the old days, he never fails to mention Aurelia. Seems he and his mates used to eat the creatures on occasion. It's obvious he still has fond memories of that life. I'm thinking a few Aurelia umbrellas might be something you'd appreciate. Could you help me by procuring 4 of them? If you're willing to help, speak with Clindvale by the aft cast. She knows where various wild beasts congregate. Hey, we're actually getting into, like, regular quests now, I guess. Go kill enemies quests. Nope, here's a new shard I haven't attuned to. I think. Nope. I had not. Nope, there's a quest over here. Noontime Fair. That'd be higher level for that, I'm guessing. Okalkaya has advice for any adventurers heading to the missing member. If you're looking for a place to wet your whistle, Scrag, I advise you to turn tail and run. Captain Roswin's in no mood to be entertaining customers this morning, and even when she is, she ain't particularly good at it. No, maybe dealing with the customers, the sort of shite might shake her from her doldrums. But if you mean to venture inside the missing member, you best remember to pay your proper respects to the captain. Unless you ain't afraid of going missing, kneeling afore would be a good start. Emotes. When words are just not enough, emotes can be used to express your feelings. Highlight a target if necessary, then select social from the main menu and then emotes. Finally, select the desired emote from the list. In this case, select kneel after targeting Roswin. Emotes can be set to your hotbars by simply dragging them from the emote interface. Neat. I assume that's in here. No. Social tab. Emotes. Here we go. Got the kneel. Lots of emotes, though. Cheer! Nice. Engage in general jeopardy. The missing member. So you walk in here, you select her, and then you type kneel. Or you can just type /kneel. Oh, so she knows her place. Good. If only the Krakens had the same sense of propriety. Bastards keep seizing every Garlean ship before we can take a crack at them. Tis a sorry state of affairs when your crew's reduced to preying on the Lovelands of that mangy bunch of man-boys. Me younger self would be right disappointed to see how far we've fallen. /disappoint? Nope. I'm guessing that I have to do the /disappointed. Or utterly disappointed. I love that emote. Oh, I had to actually disappointed. Show Roswin your utter disappointment. I love that emote, though. Humph, so you do know something to me, Pain. But your sympathy ain't worth more than a pint of piss. It's well and good we got the Admiral's permission to capture Garlean ships. What's the use if we keep on getting beat to your prey? We built our reputation reaving right off the coast of Vilbrand, not sailing a dozen malms into the bleeding sea. If your Imperial dogs found in Laminson territory get snatched by krakens, hunting in open waters. I rallied me crew spirits when I said we were reviving the old ways. After all our struggles, they seem resigned to letting those bastards have all the fun. So, /rally? /rally Roswin spirits. Huh? You're trying to make light of me, Dilemma? Don't push your luck. Scrag or I'll get you with a hook like a regular pirate. Wait, that's it! We're pirates, goddammit! So we should think like pirates. Bugger keeping Laminson water safe. We'll raid supply shipments to the Garlean outposts along the coast of Eldernard. Ahaha! Simply and simple, I don't know why I didn't think of this before. Thank you for your unintended inspiration, Scrag. I think I almost had you fed to the sharks. Yay! Soothing the Savage Siren. Complete. Or at least all the objectives, anyway. I gather your meeting with the captain went well. I could hear her crackling all the way out here. Well, whatever you did, thank you for doing it. Last thing we needed was her going on another rampage, throwing in deck swabs and leaving us with less meat. It ain't easy playing by the Admiral's rules, but if anyone can find a way, Captain Roslin can. Quest complete. Achievement unlocked. Storyteller, Part 1. Just received your first achievement. Achievements are earned by reaching certain milestones, starting your adventures in Eorzea. There are achievements for just about everything, from leveling classes and uncovering locations, to defeating enemies and earning gil. There are also rewards granted upon attaining certain achievements. Some of these include rare weapons and armor, other titles which can be added to your display name. Achievement rewards can be claimed from Jonathas and Old Gridania. Neat. Achievements. Complete 10 unique quests. Neat. Complete 5 guild hests. Complete 3 unique guild hests. Main scenario quests. With the quest Brave New Companions. Defender of Eorzea. I see, I think these ones have the... Yeah, they have title... rewards. Level quests? No, lev quests? I don't even know. Whatever. Mastering War. Achieve level 50 as a Gladiator, Pugilist, Marauder, Archer, and Lancer. Wow! So I will eventually get an axe to grind. Marauder level 10, it looks like. Disciples of the Hand, Disciples of the Land. Alrighty. Anyway, moving on. The Aft Castle. Neat. Yeah, there was a thing right there. So, Delivery Moogle. Greetings, Tolan. I'm a Delivery Moogle, Kupo. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Moogles are supposed to hide in trees and avoid contact with outsiders. Why ever would they agree to carry about letters? Why, indeed. If I had my way, I'd be curled up under the canopy of a nice oak, dreaming about some beautiful mooglet with a rainbow-colored pom-pom, Kupo. But no, the moon had to go and drop from the sky, causing all that terrible commotion. Aetherites were shattered and link pearls rendered useless. For moons, the poor wingless people of Eorzea had no way of communicating with each other. beyond screaming at the top of their lungs, which no one really approved of, Kupo. That is until the Lilhorn once asked us to assist them by delivering messages. At first we were wary of showing ourselves, worried that one of you might catch and skin us, like you do every other forest furry. Once we saw how much we were appreciated, we knew we'd found a new calling. I personally promised to try and not read any along the way, Kupo. Learn your letters for you today, Kupo. Moogle Delivery Service. Be accessed by speaking with the Moogle Delivery. Can send message items and guild to anyone on your friends list. Okay, so it's just the mailbox system. Makes sense. Tempest Gate. Veteran actually likes Aurelia umbrellas. Gods, I'd never even considered trying to eat one of those foul things. Nevertheless, if it's Aurelia you seek, you ought to find plenty by the river just past the Tempest Gate into the east. Alright. Mapping the realm. Lower Lenosica. Right-click on target to switch to active mode and ready auto attack. Approach and face target to start the battle. 2 rotating arrows will appear over the target you are currently attacking. Various skills such as spells and weapon skills can be performed by clicking the icons on the hotbar. Most actions require magic points to execute in addition to having recast times of various lengths. Detailed information on an action can be viewed by mousing over its icon. Disciples of Magic and Disciples of War specialized in range attacks as archers are best suited to fighting their targets from a distance. The range and radius of an action can also be confirmed in the help window. Alrighty. Well, here's our Wharf Rats. Experience points. In the event multiple solo players attack the same target, the player who attacks first will always receive 100% of the experience and items dropped. Players who follow will be rewarded based on their contribution to the battle. If you follow a player in need of a hand, do not hesitate to lend yours. Item you have equipped is now bound to you, can no longer be traded or put up for sale in the markets. Okay? Oh, all the stuff that I have currently equipped. Because since I fought with it, now it's all like auto-equipped. Neither these guys drop no loot, or I don't know how to loot them. There doesn't seem to be like a right or a left click to loot. Or these little ladybugs. I will say, these little ladybugs are not nearly as little as I had assumed. I don't need either of them anymore. Call that a toad? Well, the Orales are up in the Aurelia, whatever. They're up here. I think... No, that's ladybugs. Thought I saw the lost lambs there. I don't think I want to try to fight that. It's level 12. I think I'll just go ahead and run away from that, thanks. Well... Fate. Fate is short for Full Active Time Event. Public quests occur periodically in real time around Eorzea. Anyone can participate by simply showing up before one ends. When you sense a fate nearby, a message will appear on your screen and the location will be displayed on your maps. Type of fate in progress can be identified by its map icon. Mousing over the icon will display the fate title. will automatically join a fate the moment you cross the event threshold. At this time, the fate title, objectives, and time remaining will appear in your duty list. If you are several levels higher than the level recommended, a level sync button will appear in your duty list. Press the button to automatically lower your level so you may participate and receive rewards. Okay. I'm guessing it has to do with these? But it says that I'm not gonna get a big, like, like, me helping out isn't going to benefit heavily, so I'm not even gonna bother. Level up! Oh, I gained a new skill or something. Combos. Melee-oriented classes such as Gladiator and Marauder can chain together their weapon skills to deal additional damage or inflict additional enfeeblements to their targets. It's known as a combo. Combos are not available to Pugless as the melee class employs a unique weapon skill chaining system. If a weapon skill can be chained with another, it will be indicated in the weapon skill help text under combo action. In the case of Vorpal Thrust, to the left, if executed immediately after True Thrust, the potency will be increased. Some weapon skills must be delivered from a specific direction to maximize their damage. A weapon skill can be chained into a combo. Its hotbar icon will be outlined with a flashing yellow border. The border will fade if the weapon skill is not used within a certain amount of time. Okay. I was wondering why that was, like, glowing like that. So, yeah, it means use it! Nice! Alright, well now I gotta find these lost lambs, which I don't know where are. That is a good question. Where are the lambs? Level 4. You call that a toad? Although I did just hit level 4, so that probably means I can do this fate now, maybe? Do I want to do this fate? Well, it's just me? Of course that thing's gonna run. Why wouldn't it? Oh, I'm hitting the bin. Oh, I see. It's the cane toad, I think, that is part of the fate. I'm a little confused. Cane toad has a special icon that the river toads don't have. Am I just supposed to kill literally anything? I mean, I guess I'll try. Is this going up at all? Let's see, who introduced cane toads to the fields of the Vilekin? Cane toads or no natural predators have taken over the region. So it is, it's just the cane toads. But there's only like one cane toad. So I was very confused. Oh, here's some more. Oh, there's a whole bunch of them over there, okay. I need to get into the right area, basically. Oh boy. Got a good few enemies on me here. Alright. I'm guessing the orange circle is probably something I want to step out of. Yay! Fate complete. Fate rewards. Once the fate is complete, a window detailing your reward will be displayed. Awards are distributed to all event participants and are based not only on success but on individual contributions. The more active you are in completing event objectives, the greater your contribution will be deemed. Contribution is indicated via the gold, silver, or bronze medal that appears on your reward window. I must have missed the reward window? Because I didn't see one. You've obtained a high quality item. High quality items can be identified by their icon, as well as their official, or as well as by their special mark that appears after their name. High quality gear will often have better stats, while high quality materials used will sometimes yield better results. High quality items cannot be stacked with normal quality items. Ah, I got a high quality animal skin. I'm guessing. Middle Lanosia. So I need to go up here for the lambs. Alright. So I can't do anything with the lambs from here. There aren't any. Is my guess. Server time. Yorzio time. I assume Yorzio time is fast? Yes, it is. It's like 1 minute every second. I mean, that's a good way of doing it. One minute every second. Hi, kitty. Kitty at my feet. Kitty at my feet. Alright. Trader. Oh, this guy? Ah, because I have the war at. I get it. Alright. So, now I need to go to this quest, which is up here. And can probably be reached easier through the Ethernet somehow. But, don't know, don't care. Greetings, I am one of the smiths, the stoker of fires and forgers of futures. dedicated member of the Adventurers Guild, I've been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. See, you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibilities stretching out before you must be positively daunting. In the Adventurers Guild, we see new adventurers as fledgling heroes, who are our champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow Smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, but the Guild also enlists a cadre of veteran adventurers, who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on any aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belts and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma might be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend that you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in Eorzea. Pray, do not hesitate to ask me if you would like to know more. New adventurer status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventures in Eorzea. Among Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors who have taken it upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When the adventurer and mentor form a party, they both receive bonus experience points. Upon invitation from my mentor, new adventurers also gain access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors, share their experiences with other beginning players. Alrighty. Not that those systems ever tend to work, so... what's her name? An adventurer might be dropping by, deliver something special. Thank you, lass. Aurelia Umbrella. Elf, lass. You didn't have to go to all this trouble. The goddamn smell. I hated Aurelia Umbrella since I was a sellsword. It's only the nastiest shite I ever put in me mouth. Tried sprinkling it with the salt and cooking it over a campfire, which was a little better than chewing on driftwood. Try it for yourself, lass. You'll see what I mean. Hempen half-robe or hempen tabard? I guess this one because Disciple of War. Better like stats on that one. Now accept the next class/job quest. Neat. So character screen. How do I access my... Here it is. Control-I. Hempen tabard. Neat. I mean, it is better armor, so... Still, I might keep this outfit just because. You know, it is sexier than this, so... Hey, Ninya! Ninya has information that, unlike last time, is sure to be of interest to you. Oh, boy. Oh, you've returned. I hope you did not harbor any ill will towards me from my earlier description. See, I believe the most important lesson for a green adventurer to learn is that she should always question the motives of everyone she meets. If I have given offense, allow me to make it up to you with some advice. Tell me, have you visited the Eyes outside the Tempest Gate and past Madman Bridge? The sentries stationed there keep watch over the road, and when trouble arises, they sometimes turn to outside help. If you wish to make a name for yourself as a trustworthy adventurer, you should speak with Ankreta at the Eyes and offer your assistance. Alrighty. I did notice this quest. Bedon Fighter, the Drowning Wench, wants you to lend a hand at Summerford Farms. Still in Limsa, are you, Cassandra? How do you fancy your trip outside the city walls? I'd like you to visit an orchard by the name of Summerford Farms. Ever heard of the place? The owner, Stelwarn, is an old mate of mine. He's got himself a crew of mostly reformed pirate types, if you can believe that, and has been trying to bring a bit of life back to the fields after the calamity ruined the soil. You mentioned needing another hand or two, and your name sprang to mind. I gave you a glowing recommendation, so make sure you work hard and impress the old bastard. Need directions? Place ain't hard to find. Just take the Zephyr Gate out of the city and follow the road northeast. Quest accepted. I have a lot of random quests here that I don't even know what are. Sheepish Request, which is in the Bulwark Hall. Well, this does lead to Middle Lanasia, which is where I needed to go. So it might not be a bad idea to take that route then. Down to the lower decks we go. Luna Love Bad, level 15. Rats. Nope, there's actually a couple of quests here, it looks like. Apparently here? Maybe the NPCs haven't loaded yet. Oh, yep. They hadn't loaded yet. Welcome to Laminsa. If there's aught you would like to know, feel free to... Got something from me, you say? Missing persons lists? I'm not sure I follow. Thanks for bringing the list. I'll be sure to memorize these names. If any of the missing persons reappear, you can count on me to spot them. Most folk enter the city via the Zephyr Drift, which means they must pass through Bulwark Hall. That's why I'm on constant watch here and undercover so as to keep an eye out for suspicious activity. I've been doing this for so long I've become a pretty good judge of character. If there are shady characters skulking about, you can rest assured I can pick them out. Hehe. Yay! And Tanmo needs help keeping the city a bright and cheery place. Sounds like you're already in the Yellow Jacket's good graces. Truly are a model adventurer, a paragon among your fellows. Do you think you could do me a favor? See, I'm supposed to go and fill up all the street lamps with oil, so they'll stay lit throughout the night. Thanks to this business of missing people, I can't simply up and leave my post. If you could tend to the street lamps in my set, I'd be eternally grateful. Oops, I missed whatever that was. Key items can be used on targets by first right-clicking on a target, then right-clicking the appropriate icon from the Key Items window and selecting Use. Alright. Well, I see Elbafar over here, so... The Bismarck wants fresh lamb, does it? Gods, I could do with a slice myself, fresh off the grill and dripping in its own juices. Sorry, friend, I haven't had a single bite to eat since my shift began. Any road, you can get the lamb easily enough by hunting the lambs in that graze outside the city. Go to the Zephyr Gate and follow the path east and south for a bit. You'll run into the fluffy and tasty critters before long. Ah, neat. I'm glad that Z is still the, like, pull out your weapon button. Just like it is in World of Warcraft. That's nice. Oh, it looks like you could have done everything by going this way. Interesting. Oh, I think those are them over there. Yep. I'm gonna say I see quest markers up here, so... Lost lambs. But why are we killing all of these lambs if they're just lost? Shouldn't we be returning them? Also, I actually have to kill 4 of these. Quest only calls for 3, but the other quest calls for 4. There you go. 10 slices of fresh lamb from the Lost Land. I'm glad I went that way instead of following that marker. That would definitely have gotten me to the wrong location. That's probably Summerford Farms over there. I'm going the right way, right? The Zephyr Gate. Lower decks. Alright. So we'll start heading this way. It looks like something in one of our quests is this way. Use. So right click here, use. Not too sure I'm fond of the constant going into inventories. It could just be a right click and that would be like it just auto uses the item. But oh well. Excuse me. They're actually all up there. I completely missed that. Yeah. At the same time, at least doing this does require you to be sure that you're aware of what you're doing. So I guess it's not all bad. Still, it just seems like an extra step that doesn't necessarily need to exist. Go ahead and attune to Fisherman's Bottom. Fisherman's Guild. Tune yourself to all the Aethernet shards in Limsa Laminsa. Zephyr Gate, Tempest Gate, and the Airship Landing are now accessible as Aethernet destinations. Ooh, okay. Where is this last lamp, though? Sasipu. Sasipu of the Fisherman's Guild wants to order a new fishing boat. Calamity really knocked the wind out of the fishing industry's sails. The fisher folk are starting to return to the seas once more. It's past time I did the same. But before I can put out to sea again, I need to have a new boat built. Our guild has always commissioned Naldik and Vimelis for its craft. They're beastly busy these days. If you want for something to do, mayhap you could run over the Armorers Guild and consult with Forge Master Hananza in my stead. I would know how long we might expect to have to wait. Alrighty. Gotta figure out where this other lamp is. Somehow missed it, I think. It's like up here, maybe? Ah, there it is. Yep, I think I just walked right past it when I was going to the other one. The other one was like right there or something. Refill guttering street lamps. Yeah, the first one was that one, I think, and I went down and I just didn't see that one when as I was going down, I guess. So, that's fine. Stay the street lights complete. Time to go turn it in. Not sure where I'm supposed to turn it in at. Upper decks. So I need to go up. I will say I can find one fault in the fact that the quest dialogue tells you where, and like the quest marker tells you where it is, and not that it's on a different level. I can find that a little annoying. But one thing I should note about me playing through this, I have really only played a little bit of this before. Enough that I don't even remember anything except for being upset that there were the single player duties. I feel like I'll be a little better about that this time. Just because back then I was so heavily in depression that it was like, if I did anything wrong, I felt like, yeah, no, I'm never going to get this. Now I feel like maybe I can get this. You know, not like I lose once and I go, you know, oh, I can still do this if I just try hard enough. But like, if I lose once, I'll be like, well, I might still be able to, you know. My depression is still pretty bad. So, not saying that my depression's like way better, but it was way worse when I played this last time. So, I have no idea where I'm trying to get to, by the way. I'm just looking at the marker. Here we go. Have you had any luck obtaining the fresh lamb? Please hurry. The guests are arriving any moment now. 4 slices of fresh lamb and right in the nick of time. Thank you ever so much. It's just times like this I feel fulfilled in my role. I used to be a chef myself, you see. But my skills weren't quite up to par. So when the Bismarck expanded operations, I asked to be made as provisioner instead. This way I can still be part of the business in spite of my shortcomings. Leather light mitts or fingerless leather gloves, which I'm guessing are better. Go ahead and equip those. And it's kind of neat because, like, this whole outfit has kind of been red. And the gloves, you know, like the tabard was red. And of course they gave me the gloves and they're red too. So it's like, hey, it's in like a matching starter set, you know? It's neat. I know people are probably like, well, Serene, why don't you just use the Aethernet to get around? Because I don't know where this quest is. In this whole city. I'm literally just running around. Minecraft Steve. I'm literally just running around following the quest markers. So it's like, yes, I could have teleported over to, let's say, the Aft Castle, if this is where this is. And it would have been faster, but I didn't know it was there. You know? Or if, like, maybe this is taking me to the Marauders Guild, for example, or something like that. I don't know where the quest is. So I'm just following the quest marker and hoping that it gets me there. So I wouldn't know where to warp to if I warped. As you can see by me running all over the place to get a high nausea here. Think about for the Fisherman's Guild. I'm afraid now isn't the best time. You see, we have recently taken out a commission for Galleon. This task alone has all our hands full. But look, I will see what I can do. The Fisherman's Guild has long been one of our best clients, and I would be loath to disappoint Sisipu. It may yet take a while, but I shall endeavor to have her boat ready and in timely fashion. Also, no, this is a girl, right? I think so. Might as well grab potions. And on that is a simple yet profitable task for an interested adventurer. They get the leather eye patch, rust red dye, along with 4 elegant tin pieces. Are you in need of some trifling task to pass the time? I have just a job for you. Beteron is offering a reward to any adventurer who slays at least 5 wharf rats. There's no shortage of the pest lurking outside Tempest Gate, so you should hurry and take advantage of this opportunity. Oh god, I've got to go kill more wharf rats? Alright. Kinda wish I had known that quest was there initially. So I could have turned that in initially. J for journal? Yeah. Otherwise. It's like, I've got a bunch of these quests like this. Way the Marauder, Edelweiss. This is, it's like, see, I don't even know where this is. It's way the heck over here, but I don't know where there is. By the Fisherman's Guild. Did I really just completely miss that when I was there? I mean, I might as well go teleport over there. Since I at least know that one. Fisherman's Guild. Like, I was right there. I didn't even see the quest marker. Well, here's Sisipu. You think, what? What am I to do with that girl? She has the nerve to ask me for work, twaddle and tripe about her savings, only to foist it on the first adventurer that comes along. Being young and pretty does not give you license to shirk responsibility. She'll get her oil, alright. A piece of my mind to boot. Oh, okay. I didn't even know that was where I turned that in. So I guess it worked out that I teleported over here. Odd that didn't show up when I accepted the quest. Like the quest marker didn't pop up. This is the dutiful sisters of the Edelweiss. A house of deep reflection and meditation. So unless you're proper business with us, you can kindly bugger off. I have this thing I'm supposed to deliver. What's this then? A parcel from the Brigade Consortium, eh? Let's have a peek inside. Oh, walnut bread and ginger cookies. And a few of them Bismarck finger sandwiches too. Them Consortium culls know the right way to show appreciation. Show some of them sisters have unholy appetites. So I'd best save a few bites for myself before I take this inside. Ahem. You let Janae's him know we're always here. Should the boss have need of us again. Neat. Turn to whoever this person was. Looks like they're in the center. So the plaza. Plaza's probably the best place to go anyway. It's probably in the center of everything. Alright. NPC's gotta load in, I think. I think they're right here somewhere. That's where the quest marker is anyway. Yeah, the people are still loading in. There they are. You delivered the packages I requested. Very good. I shall pass on the sister's sentiments to my superior. What manner of services do the dutiful sisters provide? Continue your stay in Lamina Lamosa, and you'll likely find out soon enough. In fact, if you're confident in your abilities and comfortable with the unconventional, you may wish to approach them yourself. Alright. Let's go to... Is it another world server? World visit. It's possible to leave your home world and visit other world servers. Be advised, certain restrictions apply when playing on servers other than your home world. You view a list of these restrictions and accessing an aetheryte that allows world visits. Whatever. Offices Zephyrgate. Middle Lanasia. It actually puts me outside, interestingly enough. Cool. Fate joined. Taking it to the streams. Rogue River has become a breeding ground for giant carnivorous fish known as pugils. Help clear the shallows so local fishers can cast their lines in relative peace. Alright. Easy pickings. Not even hard. Granted, they are level 2. I'm level 5 over here, so... probably would be a bit harder. Probably not vastly, but a bit harder if I was, level 2. This pugil is not part of the fate. So me killing that one did no good. Goodness. They just keep coming at me. I kill one and immediately there's another one already aggroed to me. It's insane. Boo, 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 doo. I don't know what that just did. But hey, new skill. Berserk. Guarantees that attacks are critical and direct hits for the next 10 seconds. Nice. I have the feeling I'm going to want to use that regularly. Yay! Completed it. Now, now maybe I can fish here in peace, like. And that's the last of the wharf rats that I have to kill. Neat. I do like the idea of fates, though. Oh yay, rain. Good thing my name is not Captain Sparkles. Otherwise, I would complain. But I'm not Captain Sparkles, so therefore, I will not complain. Bulwark Hall. Alright. Now I need to figure out where I need to go for these quests. Up this way, I guess? Because I'm in the lower halls. I need to be in the upper decks. Hey, someone gained level 13. Oh, I need to actually respond to a tweet here because literally somebody just posted, I can't play Final Fantasy XIV because it gave me an error, and I had the same error. I had the same error. Just restarting the launcher fixed it for me. One of my friends is also looking into playing Final Fantasy XIV. They're like, hey, free trial version that's like forever long. You just can't go above level 50, which, I mean, that's, or level 60. That's like the main game and the expansion pack for free. Like, I see no issues with, getting your hands on that. So, come on, bet on. Ah, so you slay a few rats. Good on you, lass. This bloke comes through the other day and plops this huge sack the size of a bleeding goobo on the counter, saying any man that slays rats can have something from within. When I inquires as to why, all he says is the damn noise they make when scurrying about is driving him insane. He asked me, though, he was already a bit touched. Something tells me the poor lad will never find peace. I mean, the leather eye patch does give more defense, so... Ah, right. I didn't even have anything yet in my head slot. So... neat. I ought to say, I do like the red in this outfit that it's giving me. Like, it's a nice color. So I won't complain. Speak with Encreda at the eyes. Where is that? Oh, way the heck out there? Okay, Lower Lanasia. I thought I remembered going to the eyes at one point. It's in Lower Lanasia. Up here to the Marauders Guild. This time I actually knew where I was trying to get to. You have returned to me a different woman. Already your face shows a harder cast, a realization of the slaughter of which you are capable. There is much more training to be done before you will wield the axe to its fullest potential. Learn well your lessons, build your strength, make each swing an instinctive act. You shall have this hunting log to aid you in that endeavor. Its pages are marked with opponents suitable for honing your skills. There are, of course, myriad methods by which you may improve your techniques. But when the way forward is not readily apparent, the log provides a reliable source of challenges. Every blow of your weapon will clear another step towards the mastery of the Marauder way. Implacable, relentless. Such must be your momentum on both the practice grounds and the battlefield. Next Marauder quest will be available upon reaching level 5. You mean last level? Hunting log. Record of your completion of tasks involving the slaying of certain creatures. By completing these tasks, you will earn rewards and unlock new challenges. Log can be accessed via logs found in the main menu or pressing H on your keyboard. Once the log is open, select a class and difficulty to view the available challenges. Each challenge is marked with a class name and number, such as Lancer 1. Below that name and number, you'll find the target, as well as how many of the target you must defeat. Hovering over the target name will display one of the areas in which the target can be located. X-Master Wern Zone wishes you to experience a traditional Marauder training method. Ooh, custom-made cuirass. Or altered thigh boots. Probably get the cuirass because it's +4 defense, along with a bronze war axe. Cassandra, you approached me with the Marauder strides, determined, unswerving, bereft of the hesitation that marked our first meeting. I am pleased. The time has come for you to begin a new stage in your training. Now, what sets the axe aside from the gladius or the dagger? It is the raw, unstoppable destruction wrought by its thick, heavy blade. And that overwhelming power can only be properly directed by extraordinary physical strength. And thus we come to the core of this day's lesson. Such strength as a Marauder must possess is developed through a traditional method passed down to the generation of the guild. A method that you too shall be taught to employ. Present yourself to Bronbar in the practice area downstairs, and he shall instruct you further. Downstairs, he says. How does one get downstairs? By going downstairs. That's how. How does one get downstairs? By going downstairs. Duh. Alright, Bronbar. The Axe Master told me you'd be on your way. My name's Bronbar. Good it is to meet a new Marauder. Now, we Axe wielders build strength and control by splitting boulders. That's right, a traditional method involves smashing a rock with your axe. But you can't just use any old swing. You need to hit the rock just so. Rotgeim, fellow Marauder, is waiting just outside the Zephyr Gate by the bridge over the Rogue River. She'll tell you how it's done. Speak with Brodbar. Alright, so now we go out the Zephyr Gate. Axe in the stone. See, now I could do something like this, because like go out the Zephyr Gate and find the person. It's like I know where I'm going, so now I can use the thing. Don't get me wrong, I love the Aethernet. It's a great idea. I had just half the time I don't know where I'm going. This must be for the journal. Yep, 3 wharf rats. And little ladybugs. Or they don't need the mossless Gabu. I probably can walk around it without problem. I just don't want to aggro it. is all. Oh, there's the ladybugs. Got some experience. Fate discovered nearby. I see that. Let's head on over there and see what it is. Pookatchlings. Tiny mandragoras. Not only did the calamity bring with it destruction, pain, and suffering, but also brought with it mandragoras. Thousands and thousands of mandragoras. Mandragoras who, if not dealt with swiftly and firmly, continue to multiply until the land is overrun with the creatures. Alright, I apparently needed them for the quest anyway. Or for the journal. Log entry for the Mandragora is complete. Oh god. I'm actually taking a lot of damage. Oh, KO. When your HP is reduced to 0, you are KO'd and rendered unable to perform any actions. In the state, you are left with two options. Either return immediately to your current home point, or wait for another PC to revive you using your action or spell such as Raise. When in an instance dungeon, you will return to the area entrance. In addition to rendering you temporarily weakened, after being raised, suffering a KO also severely damages your currently equipped gear. Piece of equipment's ability reaches 0, its stats drop significantly, so don't forget to repair your gear regularly. Ow. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I had more than a fair share of healing potions. I just didn't have them on my bar. I would definitely have gotten some elixirs and things from the quest there. Yeah, potions. I'm thinking I've got some potions here. I didn't have them on my bar, so I didn't even think about it. Try that again, shall we? Zephyrgate. Twitch stats are still broken over here on OBS. Let me go to my dashboard. Now loading your activity. Okay. Anyway. Now there's a fate over here, apparently. Did not mean to attack the wharf rat. A flock of sheep bitten by diseased bats have grown has grown frenzied and is charging at full speed. The infected creatures cannot be allowed to enter the city. They must be driven off or put down. Sorry, it is not in range. Only the purple ones actually count. Oh, I see. That's the yellow jackets that are doing the blue mark. Okay. So do not fear the blue mark. Yeah, I'd like to not attack the big level 12 enemy. Thanks. It will probably kill me vastly faster than these guys did. And then the other guys did there. I have the feeling that Fates were the inspiration for World Quest and World of Warcraft. I mean, that's basically what these are. Fates, of course, were first. And I am well aware of that fact. Come on. Mugen Gex. Hey! I see. Yeah, it only shows up for like a split second here. Of course I got gold rank participation on that. I was the only one doing it. Oh. I think this is that same fate that I died doing earlier. So let's jump in and see if it's still completable at this point. Yeah, this was the Mandragoras. Yeah, probably. Just gotta actually watch my health a bit better. That's really all that there is to it. Now that I have my potions on me, I should do a lot better. Fate failed? Oh, there wasn't enough time, I bet. I didn't even look at the time. Oh well. Still got some points for it, so... 392 experience, 7 gil. That's nothing to sneeze at. So the person I'm after might be on the other side of this bridge. And with a fate nearby as well. What game? Greetings, Les. I think this is another girl. Greetings, Les. Ready to split some stone, are you? I have 3 nice hard rocks for you to build up a sweat on. Don't try nothing fancy now. Just hit them with a good, solid, heavy swing. Okay? Over here. Ah, on the solid rocks. Heavy swing to destroy the solid rocks. There you go. Level 6 B Cloud. That's the way to do it, lass. Now you've got the idea. Why don't you have at him a little harder with that heavy swing of yours? Hold nothing back. And do it again. So you know what? B Cloud is part of my journal. Smash! Wasn't letting me. Yes, I would like to destroy it with my heavy swing. Stop telling me to destroy it with the heavy swing and actually use the thing. One more bee swarm. One more bee cloud, I mean. Hey, only had to use one potion on that fate. Granted, again, it failed. It wasn't completed in time, but... Hunting log. Aye, I can see you're natural. Me head's still ringing with the sound of cracking boulders. Take yourself back to Axe-Master of Warden Zone and let him know you're ready for something harder. There is just like a ton of stuff to do at any point in this game. Coastal winds blow floating orelli from their native habitat over the Rotana Sea to the shores of the Middlenoskia, where they release their salty ballast on the soil, rendering it unsuitable for farming. Like the creatures before they become the salt of the earth. That's fine, we needed these anyway, it looks like. Aurelia. I need them for my journal. Hunting journal. I don't think we're going to complete this one either. Got 50 seconds. To kill at least this many, if not more. Probably more. Got 30 seconds. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. But at least we'll get something out of it. Crying over spilled salt. Failed. Oh well. I kinda figured. Also, I definitely used a potion, but I didn't use it. Maybe I need to like stand still to use the potions. Suppose I can use return, right? Enter the sanctuary. Am I enjoying Final Fantasy XIV? At the moment, yes. We'll see once we actually get to the parts that I didn't like, but those didn't come up till like near level 20. And even then, I think like I feel like some of that was mostly misunderstanding. So who knows? Maybe I will like it when I get to level 20. You know, maybe I'll get to level 20 and I'll just be like, yeah, no, I'm still enjoying this, you know? Because I understand the game more now than when I played it the first time, you know? So, we'll have to see. But I think after I turn this quest in, this is probably where I'm going to end off at. Because we have been going for 3.5 hours. Has the training loosened your muscles and focused your mind, Cassandra? An urgent request for help has arrived from the Red Roost dead. I have chosen you to respond. It appears a hostile group of megalocrabs has unwittingly elected itself the next test of your prowess. This is your first outing on official marauder duty. You shall be accompanied by a veteran conjurer by the name of Sulkwib. She awaits you on the floor below. May your devastation follow in your wake. Okay, so again, I'm going to do this quest. I want to complete this quest. I assumed that was going to be the end of it, not another section. So we'll just keep going. I mean, I'm not worried. We'll keep going until we finish this quest, so. Hi, Cassandra. I know who you are. My brother often has me escort his fledgling marauders on the more dangerous tasks. I suppose Warren Zoran expects me to give you the details then. Very well. Seems the farmers need us to clear out a megalocrab nest near the Morning Widow in Lower Lunasia. So trust you to find your own way there. Just don't forget your axe. Interacting. Some quests will encounter objects with which you can interact simply by approaching and right-clicking. Pretty sure we got that one already, but whatever. Because, like, that popped up when we did the thing. The one with the herbs. So, Lower Lunasia. And while we're running along here to get to the quest, I can look for any new journal creatures. What is this? Oh, Axe in the Stone. Okay. Ah, Megalo and Crab Nest. I think this is one of those duties. Humph, looks as if nobody's home. Mayhap they knew we were coming. One sec. Oh no, she responded 25 minutes ago. On Final Fantasy 14. It loads the launcher, which is thing that downloads stuff and where you log in at. Just try closing and reopening that. I don't know if that will fix the problem, but aid! I need aid! Please, my grandson. Them snippers have got him. I told Signer not to get too close, I told him. Get that weapon ready, Cassandra. We need to move, now. Sandra Sevilla. Let's get the Megalo crab nest. Ah, there they are. How did we not see these guys as we went by? Duty calls commence battle for Axe in the Stone. For above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows. Down to level 9. Yeah, this is one of those duties. This is one of the single player duties. Things I wasn't fond of. Bugger and shite, get away from me, you bloody crate bastard. I'm gonna have to stop here, probably after this quest line, though. I see, she's probably a healer. Duty commenced. Soothe your wounds, Cassandra. Yeah. She's a healer. Not stray too far from my side. Neat. Okay, I need to kill these little guys quickly. I gained 1% experience. That was funny. Oh, and there's more. I should have guessed. There's a lot more. I'm in for one more. Can't let the novice have all the fun. Nice. Some of these bastards are harder than damn boulders. Duty complete. Yes. Thank you, miss. Thought I was dead for sure. Can't even play outside no more. What with all these scary monsters about? Me ma and me da, they were both killed by some nasty bugger not so long ago. An oryx, big as mountain. But big as a mountain. But I bet you could beat it. Aye, make it pay for what it did to me folks. Take it easy now, son. It's a whole guild full of strapping lads and lasses like Cassandra here who'll be glad to do just that. All I need to do is head home with your grandpa. He'll let us worry about the about that big nasty bugger. Consider your first duty a success, Cassandra. Time you headed back as well. Before Warren Zone begins to worry, I've left your corpse for the crabs. Alright, that's exactly what I need to do. I've got 260 seconds before I can return again. I.e., don't become too reliant on return. Into the Tempest Gates. Also, Twitter did not notify me that my friend had actually responded to me like 25 minutes ago. So now I'm like paranoid because I responded to her again. I responded to her response. Now I'm concerned that Twitter like isn't going to tell me that she still needs help. Oh well. Marauders Guild. Please notify me when she needs help, Twitter. Thank you. So you shared the shells of the megala crabs and saved the life of a child into the bargain? Whatever that means. Thus does our violent craft prove its merit. Well done, Cassandra. Though no longer a threat to the farmers, you should know it is unusual for such crabs to be found so near the stead. By all accounts, the creatures were ousted from their usual feeding grounds by more fierce beasts. The beast of which I speak of is a known terror in the lands of Lenosia, ever seeking to expand its territory. That boy's parents were but two of many victims to fall to its rampages. It is a threat that must be dealt with ere long. The thoughts of vengeance fit through your mind, Cassandra. Nurture those urges, but do not yet act upon them. Monstrosity is far beyond your present skills. If it answers the lad's cry for revenge, then you must grow stronger. Come the raging behemoth this challenge demands. That's a made Quirus. Roll actions. You've learned a roll action. Reduce the damage taken by 20. Rampart. Nice. Only lasts for 20 seconds though. Assigned to the classes within roll. Roll actions are learned in the same manner as class actions. Via leveling, but only need to be learned once to be able to use them with all participating classes within a roll. Roll section has been added to action traits found under character in the main menu. If obtained an untradeable item, the item is yours and yours alone. It cannot be sold or traded. You've obtained a unique item. This item is special, you can never possess more than one at a time. Neat. Yeah, that looks really good. I think this is still the skirt that I had before, though. I don't think I've gotten any new pants. I have not. No, those are still part of my regular pants, so... Alright, well that's neat. Oh, also... let's upgrade to the Bronze War Axe. Yeah, buddy! Alright. Well, I mean, with that... I mean, yeah, that's a completion of, like, a whole thing, so... I feel like that's a good spot to end off at. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can see other episodes in the series. Whew, sorry. I'm wondering... if there's a way to hide the UI. A lot of games do that. Shortcuts. Like, there's usually like a screenshot and stuff like that. Well, anyway, I'll look at that in a minute. New Game Plus? How would you do a New Game Plus on an MMO? Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to check the link below, or the description below, for the playlist, as I mentioned. You can come by twitch.tv. Here we go. Toggle this UI display mode and take screenshot. Yeah. Nice. That didn't quite work the way I expected. Whoops. I'm still targeting somebody. Anyway, twitch.tv/Serene Inc. Feel free to come out, hang out, chat. And we'll see you guys next time. See you later. I love that.